Hello folks, welcome back to another episode of Fire with Doctor. I got news on the G372XP. The fuel tank vent is still bad. The vented fuel cap did not work. So I took the saw in. He tested it right there in front of me. The vent is still bad, so then he did a leak down test of it, see if it held pressure. Of the motor itself. So we pulled the muffler. That's fine. Check the, the cylinder and piston were fine. Then check the fuel tank vent. Yeah, and he pulled the cap off and it was holding pressure, so that vented fuel cap did not do the trick. So whatever Donnie Walker was thinking, that did not do the trick, at least on my saw. So then pressure tested the motor. That turned out to be a massive air leak. And it was the easiest of fixes too, but it was a bit difficult. Basically, I had to take the cylinder off to put the carb boot, reposition it. It wasn't fitting quite right. Somehow it was loosened up and he had to tighten it to get it to seat properly. So he basically tore the motor apart. Halfway down anyway. So that saw will be good to go once the fuel tank vent is fixed. That's gonna have to wait for another week. So by the time you see this video, this is, say, basically 3 weeks ago. So by the time you're watching this video, that I will know how everything turned out with the saw and know how it's running. So you have that to look forward to. Instead of running all the way back to my wood yard from the saw shop, I stealing this from my emergency restock supply, because I'm going to replace it tomorrow when I split, which would be 3 weeks from the actual filming day. So it's like, yeah, I'm that far ahead on videos is what I'm saying. I got 3 weeks lead time. So I don't know if you're seeing this before all my other videos. I put it out of order to give an update on the I think I'll just put a posting up on the community side, which you would have already seen if you watched the community side of my page. Yeah, something odd on that saw when it came from Farmertec. It came equipped with a copy of the factory Husqvarna performance muffler. Husqvarna actually had a performance muffler option for the 372XP. So I'm like, no wonder it sounded racy. Saw shop guy knew it just by looking at it. Plus he's seen my videos. So I don't have to do a muffler mod to it. It's already modified. So if you're thinking of a Farmertec saw, that G372XP might be the saw for you. Oh, back to the leak down test. After he fixed the carb, the intake manifold boot, fixed it to where it mounted to the cylinder, where it's seated on the cylinder. No more pressure leaks. So therefore, he's not going to mess around doing that little O-ring that was missing on a lot of these saws. Because then he has to take the clutch off, I think the oil pump worm gear and all that other garbage. So why take all that off for something that doesn't need fixing? You know, if it's not leaking air, he's not going to do that. But the shop had all the parts to fix it. New crank seals in case it needed them. And he had the mysterious O-ring, that tiny little one that goes behind the under the clutch, whatever bushing, I forget what it's called. So he's got to explore further for the intake, not the intake vent, the fuel tank vent. And fix that, but it was already at the end of the day, so he wasn't gonna have time to fix it. So if I didn't have to work today, I would be I would have done this video a little differently, the update on the G372XP. I would have shown it by it running and cutting well. Because I'm just going across the campground, like, you know, a couple hundred yards back that direction. I can really load up the tail. Ow! If I don't bust my finger first. So that's good news all the way around. I'll be able to do that 3-saw shootout. That's what I'm really excited about. Run the G372XP, the 572XP, and the Neotech NS872, which is a clone of the 038. Yeah, I don't have to go very far. So I can really load up the tail, which is nice. I don't care how it's heaped up as long as nothing's going to fall off. Like I said, no more air leaks after that manifold was fixed. So why fix it, right? Why put that O-ring in when you don't need to, when you got to take, you know, the whole right side of the saw apart to do it? Gotta watch how I load this, because some of the kindling is part of the load, and I don't want to have it come out in the scraps. Some more scrap. So I have my taste been soured on the clone saw. That G372XP? No, it's actually improved. It's gone from freshly squeezed lemon sour to something more tart. And tart is tolerable. The real proof will be when I can get that saw back into the wood. Some of these pieces I'll chuck back there so I have more room for the little stuff. There we go. Gosh, I put a lot of shavings in this one. Probably replace this with whatever comes off the splitter. I gotta deliver that other load tomorrow, so. All right, let's get busy. Busier, I should say. As you saw that I had one 4-foot rack sold. I sold 2 of the $20 racks, but one problem. It was a miscommunication. I misunderstood what the customer said when they pulled up and called me. So they bought 2 sections for $20. And when they said, you know, 1/2 for 20 or the whole section, I explained to them there were 4 sections in the rack with the pallets. So either someone else took $20 of firewood, straighten my head out so don't look like I'm drunk, or that customer ripped me off. So it's either miscommunication, someone stole from me, or that Same customer that paid for one rack took two. So I did the best to explain it. I was in the middle of eating, so I wasn't here, obviously. So yeah, that's a little miscommunication, so I know to word it more carefully next time. And also I got to think of a way to put some kind of divider in here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So if you have any suggestions on how to divide this, let me know, because it's a little late after it's constructed, so I'd almost have to take it apart and do that. What I could do is sneak a couple of boards across, like say 2x2s, if I could. Oh shoot, all these vertical slats are in the way. Yeah, if I could put across a few 2x2s, then put one vertical board there, that would do it. Or I could just put in one 2x2, put one across up here, and then I could put a vertical board, just one board. Okay, 2 cross pieces and 2 vertical. That, I think that would do the trick. If you have any other ideas how to simply modify this, let me know. So until next time, folks, take care, get out there, do something, have fun doing it.